you'll be one of those 7 MCs. They think that I'm a new jack, but only if they knew that. They who think wrong are
Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, Justin Baker.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All 3 very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
And he deals. Cedric Mullins in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
First pitch, 7:05.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Abreu handles the chance, and they get Mullins for the out. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Austin Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Packed house here at Minute Maid. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Check swing, went around. It's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And the batter now, Lance Walker. And the 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 down. David Chavez digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. Move first, and he's back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And the 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses.
1 ball,
1 and 2. And another ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Pickoff throw, back in there standing. And a pitch.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And the right-hander deals. The punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 1 left for the Orioles. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Houston, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Chris Smith.
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball. Able to move it around the zone. Has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up into double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
The pitch. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Now the 0-1. And fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. That one drifts
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Kicks and deals. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here at Minute Maid Park. New inning getting started. Here's Adley Rutschman. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Baker back to work. They say you win.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
He takes it on his own and quickly one away in the second.
The third baseman of the team, Gunnar Henderson.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
And it's even up. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
And that's a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
No score here in the second. pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Jorge Mateo now. And a bunt towards third. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there, 0-1. Mateo off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And here it comes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And the Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's Kyle Tucker. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's ball 4.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch just misses. No outs, runners at first and second. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And a pitch.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here comes a pitch. And just misses with that one. Jose Abreu waiting to hit for Houston. (3-2). And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That's in there. 0-1. The pitch.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases juiced, no outs. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch is inside, and the count even 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So now 1-2. And that's down and away.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. Here's Adam Frazier. Baker back to work. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Frazier, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch in the dirt at 1-1. Slider misses outside. The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. Hayes, in his 5th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. It's the slider in there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Orioles held in check there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And he deals. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now that second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, 1 down. Out in front and foul to the left side. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering down in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brantley in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And it's fouled away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next pitch inside, 2-1. And that one is inside. Sam Smith up next for the Astros. Two outs. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still no score. And welcome back. Start of the fourth, and stepping in is the speedy Lance Walker.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. He did not go around. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. David Chavez, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. And there are 2 outs.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
And here is Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Nope.
And takes low for ball 1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have...
Got it. And the struggles continue in the postseason. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And we are still scoreless. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Sam Smith. The wind of the pitch. And misses inside. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swung on, popped up left side. And that will fall.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one missed. Smith with a pick off to first, and he's back in on a dive. There's a strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And the righty deals. Curveball drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Checks his swing. Now with appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now Kyle Tucker worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. Pickoff attempt by Smith. Smith back in standing. Another move to first. And he's back again. Smith leads off first with one away. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Smith checks on the runner, and he's back in easily. The pitch. Runner goes again. Tapped softly on the ground. Mateo sends it to first. And Tucker is retired.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He reached on a walk his first time. And a swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
At the belt and fires. Ripped towards third. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one well upstairs. Ball 1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. That's a hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. That one fouled off. The 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Struck out swinging his first time. Lifted in the air out to left. Alvarez in position. Makes the grab, one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and he just misses. Mateo at second. Mountcastle over at first with one away. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Hangman with a relay home, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in there. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Towards first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Here's a big power threat. Lance Walker. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch misses. 1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Chavez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Hayes coming around third. Throw cut off, down to the plate. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Chavez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one the other way, and there's 2 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Grounded out his first time up. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, J.P. France.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 68.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Misses outside, ball 3. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan Presley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Abreu getting loose as well. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 2.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Henderson, in his second season, just 21 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. And the 1-0. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Mateo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Henderson at first, one gone. Strike 2. In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. Two now. That one is upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Feed to second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. France throws over. Mateo back easily. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches. 220 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. In there for strike one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
France keeping an eye on him. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. The pitch. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now, Jose Altuve. Smith back to work. Good eye right there.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. And that's in the dirt.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That smash towards center. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Righty to the plate. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a 2-1 on the way. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo, Sam Smith. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 1-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Yordan Alvarez waiting to hit for Houston. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. And here it comes. That's a laser base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Check swing. Now it'll appeal to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Here comes the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Frazier stands at second with no outs. Bounced up the middle. Altuve gets it to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Hayes at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. High fly ball out into left center field. Pena makes the grab on the run.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And the batter now, Lance Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right-hander kick steals. In the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. He's got it. And that's the third out. One left for the Orioles. They lead 4-0. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 7th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. That's inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And now 2-0.
2-0.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Righty delivers. And a 4-pitch walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And that one upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Comes the 2-2. And there's a ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is foul back. Kicks and deals. Goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Abreu lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. And that's through there for a strike. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And now a man into scoring position. Two on the way. And now the count filled up 3-2. Chas McCormick waits on deck. And a swing and a miss. That's his 2nd strikeout. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, David Chavez. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. And that one missing low. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCormick pulls that one down. One up, one down. Digging in, Adley Rutschman. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now back, third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right-handed reliever, falling behind 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Just inside, and now it is filled up. Ryan Mountcastle waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is Chas McCormick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. And that's a little high. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering upstairs.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. This to center field. Mullins puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Now back to second baseman, Altuve.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Checks over to first, back safely. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Bautista, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. On a line, base hit. Chavez to third, and he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Couple of singles back-to-back. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chris Smith done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 78.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Sam Smith getting ready to hit. In the air, left side. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a two-run game.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
Yeah, things could change quickly here with one swing.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Brantley off of first with 2 away. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catch.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros 2. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. France back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And now the 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Frazier stands in now and watches strike 1. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is high.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Mullins, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Man at first. Now here is Austin Hayes. First offering misses the mark. On the ground to the left. Over to Abreu, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros 2. Coming on for the Orioles, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Kicks and fires. Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, not close. One-run game, bottom 9. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Jose Abreu to bat next. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing. It's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jose Abreu, the next to hit.
Well, a pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Trying to move him over here. Walker slings to second, on to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Chas McCormick will hit next. And ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Home team down a run, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering upstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't group on either.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Pena in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering is fouled back. Down to their final strike. And that's too high.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1-2 now. Got him! And that's the ball game. Here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is